We are connecting to Facebook. We are connecting to Twitch. We are connecting to YouTube. Okay, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube have apparently checked in. And we do have Iron Bloodhound here in Discord for this live help event. If you have any questions about Midjourney, prompting, or technology, plans, I'll do my best to answer. My area of expertise will be prompting, but I can often get answers to other questions as well. If you are catching this as a recording later, you are welcome to put your questions into the comments and I'll swing by and help you out. I have an activity planned if some of our regular community members are able to join the event. I am in. Voice chat if anyone wants. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Mary. I am just posting around the Discord channels, although I know it's been fairly slow on the Discord as the competence of Midjourney's web interface increases, the fewer souls hang out on the Discord.
Yeah.
Yep,
I was actually counting up the messages in Prompt Craft and comparing it over time, like month to month, and it's really incredible how much less activity there is compared to like a year ago.
I know, but you know, it spikes with every release. So I always think, oh man, Discord's dead. And then like 8.2 comes and there's 40 people in the events again.
Yeah.
I do have a fun activity though, specifically for Johnny, Mary, and Westendorf, because you guys always show up. And I thought, I'm going to make something for them. Because you guys are my besties. Thank you for being here. I don't know what's happening in your day that allows you to like show up on Discord to do this, but thank you. However your lifestyle is arranged, really, I enjoy it. I enjoy it very much.
We have no life.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Oh, in case you thought that having no life was a waste of time, no, it helps some of us who are, help. Fantastic. When I go around Discord and, in my copious free time, I've joined a few events, and I always decide, you know what, I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be the guy that's like constantly talking and asking questions, which you think privately to yourself, oh my God, I'm being such a tool right now. But what's actually happening is the host is like, oh, fuck, thank God. Thank God there's some babbling person who is willing to like ask questions and be curious. And it's like a blessing. So I'm always that guy when I join other people's events because I know from the perspective of the host that it's so important.
Just like when a band plays and nobody dances.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit like that, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
When I host Prompt Help Desk and everyone's too competent to have any questions. You guys are too competent.
Overqualified.
You're overqualified for this event, but I do have a fun activity planned, so I'm gonna start that. Since we have Bert here, I think that means we're officially ready to go. So this event takes place in your local chat here. I'm gonna paste a final exam question for Midjourney prompting. That's right. I asked a skill to put together a final exam for Midjourney prompting based on my own CPH guidelines and such. So I'm going to paste it in, and what you're going to have to do, and Mary, this is most complicated for you, is you're going to have to put your answer in, is it double pipes? So here, like that. Because what that'll do is, see, it hides it until you click it. So that way people can't go like, ooh, Johnny said B, so I'm going to say B too. I'm going to force you guys to be honest.
Are the pipes L?
The pipes are above your enter key. It's
okay. Got it.
Yeah, you see it's got like a pipe and a slash on it.
Uh-huh.
So shift that key will give you the pipe.
Shift, okay. I'm gonna do a trial run here.
Yeah, do a trial run. Oh, bingo. Like that. And then if I click on it, then I can see you wrote the word test under there.
I see. Okay.
Okay. So, and all the thousands of people out there on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. There's no one. You're welcome to play too. All of you, every last one of you out there in social media land. Don't be shy. Okay. All right. Hold on. I got to bring the page up. Me throwing shade at default Gemini. Let me see this. What does it say? Gritty do cinematic lighting. Oh yeah. Oh no. It's useless. I completely cry quietly to myself that there are people confidently using that. In fact, my mother's boyfriend, I feel weird saying that because they're 85 years old. But anyway, there's no special word for a very elder boyfriend. Anyway, he was telling me, which was just now, I got off, I call them in the mornings just to check in. And he said, oh yes, I used Gemini to put together an introduction to AI for my senior center so I can present AI, what is AI to them at a very basic level at my senior center. Hi, Alvis. And I said, would you like me to review it? And he said, no, Gemini did a great job. And it used all kinds of sources. And I was like, okay, but you understand that if it used like regular news journalism, news media sources, then you're going to have a hugely biased, fear-driven description of AI. And he's like, no, it's fine. I really liked it. It looks like something I'd put together if I did it myself. I'm super nervous that he's going to teach them, what NPR thinks of AI, which, I'm a progressive liberal type person, as you guys know, but about AI, apparently I'm not, because somehow the left has gone bananas about AI and is like, doesn't seem to have stopped to understand it. So I'm like,
the environment.
Sure.
And rights, people's
but we absolutely need to solve the energy crisis problem, and there's finally money in it. The right AI finally makes us solve the energy crisis because it finally has a capitalist motive. We haven't ever done it. They were like, well, we'll solve it at some point, I guess. But oil industry is really important. The AI industry is looking at making eyes at the oil and coal industry and saying, guess which one of us is going to generate more revenue for people? And nothing has been able to compete with them. No one has been able to say, yeah, but if you get away from oil and coal, you'll make more money. No one's been able to say that until AI came around. And so for the progressives, I feel like they just haven't thought it completely through. I'm like, hey, left, you realize that this is finally money for solving the energy problem. Like, this is going to motivate all, clean energy finally, because there's money in it now. So that's my prediction. I mean, I'm probably not going to be on this planet long enough to see whether I'm right, but my prediction is that the advent of AI and its energy requirements is the breakthrough moment, the historical moment we needed to shift from, 18th century frickin' energy solutions, coal, right, to something new. So, and then the human rights issue is seriously frickin' scary, but I'm pro AI and scared of it. Like, I'm like in AI where I can actually affect the outcome, as opposed to standing outside AI and not touching it and being away from it and then yelling at it from afar. Like, that seems more productive for someone who has the leftist position to get into the field. Get in there, get some skin in the game. Anyway, I didn't mean to soapbox, but that's what all of you are doing. I have no idea what your political inclinations are, but you're in it. You're in AI as much as a quote consumer can be, right? I don't know, some of you might be even further in than I am aware of. And that's the right thing to do. If you're gonna have an opinion, then get in there where your opinion can influence stuff. Okay, so about this activity. God, you guys never stop me. Why don't you stop me?
You're so entertaining.
Oh, am I? Da 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 da.
I need entertainment. I'm eating my breakfast right now.
Oh, okay. Yes, thank you, Bert. High five.
High five.
Yeah, all the lefties need to get into AI. That's where we belong. There is, Bert, have you looked up HCAI yet? It's where you want to be. HCAI is the progressive left pro AI. It's like, let's do this, and PS, human rights. That stands for Anyway, if you haven't, I don't know, Googled it or Gemini'd it or GPT'd it or whatever you do when you're learning something, if you haven't yet, please do me the favor of, oh, Pixel showed up. Hey, Pixel, how you doing? Hi. You probably have a question. Do you have a question? Or are you just here for entertainments? Being here for entertainment is completely valid. Hey, Sergey, you're here all the time. You never say a thing.
Mm-mm.
You don't type even a single thing. Speak Russian, Sergey, if that is your... Are you from Roscosmos? He has a rocket. Could be Roscosmos. 100% entertainment. Okay. So, Pixel, before you came in, I said, I'm going to throw in multiple choice questions to see if you guys can answer them, Pixel. And the way you have to answer is by putting your answer in pipes. No problem, Bert. You have to put your answer in pipes. It's right above your enter key on your keyboard. It looks like that. The key has a pipe and a slash. So shift, that key will produce, yes, those are called pipes. And in Discord, if you put two pipes, yep, it's called a pipe. If you put two pipes and a word, and then two pipes, like that, whoops, I messed it up. It'll hide it.
Do you know
Like
the
that.
other way to do
There we
it?
go.
By selecting it and then
Yeah, but
turning the eye. Okay.
to be perfectly honest, that works like only half the time for me. Oh, we chased Sergey. We chased them both away. Oh no, Pixel's back. Sergey is like, if you've noticed me and you want me to type things, I'm out. I'm out. Okay. Question 1. These are very easy warm-up questions. Which opening is usually strongest for a traditional still image prompt?
That's an easy one.
Okay. Which opening is usually strongest for a traditional still image prompt? All right, I'm checking your answers. What? No, Mary Smith, it's a multiple choice question.
Uh-oh. Oh. Sorry.
That's okay.
I ran to get a cup of tea, so I quickly ran and posted my answer. I see. Okay. I was wondering why Johnny's was such a small little...
I know. I was wondering why yours was long.
Wow. Okay, let's see.
So, Pixel, you want to type pipe, pipe, a pipe, pipe. Like pipe, pipe, a pipe, pipe.
Well,
Yes, exactly, Pixel. All right, I'm waiting for Mary Smith to enter her answer. Okay, If you said B, you are correct. The correct answer is a silver owl perched on a mossy branch. Da, da, da. The reason why that is true is because Midjourney does not understand the imperative tense, meaning if you give it a command like create a beautiful image of, or use cinematic lighting and, or this image represents, the Midjourney has no LLM component. It has no brain. It doesn't understand commands. It doesn't understand talking to it. It only understands descriptive prompts. Johnny, is there another way that you explain it?
Not really.
Just about like that? You say about the same thing? I mean, you're as much of a teacher of this as I am at this point. I mean, you've been doing this for like 9 months or something. So, Pixel AI asks why. No, Midjourney is not an LLM unless you turn on conversational mode. If you turn on conversational mode, then you get an LLM assistance. Without it, you are writing the raw prompt, and it is not interpreted at all as English. It's only read as a prompt. So if you like to type prompts, if a photograph of a tree is fine. They didn't say create a beautiful image, create a beautiful photograph of a tree. They didn't say use photography, use a photographic style to. This image should represent a tree. Do you hear the difference? Right. But at the same time, if you like to say, create a beautiful image of, or make a photograph of a tree, if you like to talk like that, what you can't say is create a photograph of a tree. The word create there has no additional meaning to Midjourney. But a tree in the style of a photograph does. Or a photograph of a tree. Or photograph, comma, tree, or tree, comma, photograph. Aha! I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, Snoopy, by the way.
Snoopy.
Really? Well, go tell all your friends. Midjourney, you can't talk to Midjourney like you do to ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude or Grok. Midjourney does not understand that. The only time Midjourney will understand you that way is if you have conversational mode on. Then you can talk to it like Grok or Gemini or Claude or ChatGPT. Me neither, Pixel. High five. You want to know why I don't have friends? Because I do high five over the microphone. And it's just really embarrassing. I know.
I tried conversational mode with 8.0, but it doesn't work. Didn't realize.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Switches to 8.1.
Oh, 8.1. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It switches automatically if you try to
That's
use it.
because 8.0 is dead. It's dead. I know. Okay.
Just parts of it. Keep parts of it.
Look, see, that's why. Look at Pixel's comment. That's what most people think of it. You and I are outliers. I know you're going to like 8.2 even more. Pixel, have you tried putting the parameter preview at the end of your prompt? If you add the parameter preview to the end of your prompt, it will give you a preview of what it would look like in 8.2. It's kind of like preview. Whoops. Preview. I'm typing this in so you can see it. is the same thing as if you want to try 8.2. Yes, I absolutely can. I mean, not the API. I mean, that's overstating it, but I can show you on the web app. Oh God, come here. The window's like, I'm huge. Okay. Let's say I want to use this prompt, an upside down tree against a brown background, above it a building against a blue background, but I would like to see it in 8.2. In that case, I would type preview at the end of the prompt, as you can see me doing on the screen sharing there. And then I would send the prompt, and it has the word preview there, and it shows me what 8.2 would look like. This particular prompt that I'm doing is considered one of the impossible prompts. And it is in its original form. This was in a famous test of blind spots in AI. This prompt was tested across a bunch of image generators, and none of them could do it with the prompt written like that. And I was like, of course they can't do it with the prompt written like that. That's a terrible prompt. So anyway, so I rewrote the prompt and I instantly got completely valid outputs. And 8.2 can do it too.
And then
Cool.
Can you use those images?
Yeah. They're just normal images. No parameters have space. It's always the dash and immediately the parameter. Yes, Pixel. Yes. Yes. You got it. Yes. Wow, I am entertaining. Wow.
You slept well last night?
I didn't actually. Well, you know.
So you're just goofy today because you didn't sleep enough.
I can neither confirm nor deny why I am especially goofy today. But, you know. You guys did really well on question 1. Should I post it again for Snoopy? I'll post it again for Snoopy. Snoopy, do you know how to do of course you do. Answer this with what is it called? I just blanked. When you hide something, it's called
Redacted.
spoilers.
Spoiler tags.
Spoiler tags. Okay. Snoopy, answer this question with spoiler tags around your answer.
Spoiler cats.
Yes. This one's a pretty easy warm-up. Okay, Snoopy's taking a long time to respond, which means whatever's about to happen is witty. I knew it! Exactly. Okay, thank you, Snoopy. I knew what was coming was at this point was going to have to be wit. Okay. Number 2. Please use spoilers on your answer. Which phrase should be removed from a traditional Midjourney prompt because it is command style language? Okay, let's see if Pixel can get this one now that we've talked about he left the call. Okay. All right, we've got a Snoopy. We've got a Westendorf. No one comes to these events because they're too much like school, am I right? Okay, we've got a Bert. We've got a Mary Smith. That's it. Oh, we're waiting for Johnny and Pixel, if Pixel wants to give it a try. And Johnny, if you're like multitasking or something, you can always say pass. If anyone's multitasking, or just say pass so that I'm not like sitting here going, and we're waiting for so-and-so like an idiot when you guys are actually busy. Because please do not prioritize this call, for God's sake. Okay, I'm checking Snoopy's answer. Bert and Westendorf and Mary Smith.
Uh-oh.
Mary Smith is the only one who didn't select. Calling you out. Everyone selected add a glowing moon. But Mary Smith selected soft blue fog covers. So we're trying to remove command style language from the prompt. So I see why you pick soft blue fog covers, because it kind of starts sliding into that territory. But it is not as explicit as add a glowing moon. As far as command style. What do you think, Mary Smith?
What would soft blue? Soft blue.
Oh, sure. No, you're not wrong. But look at the question. The question is saying, look for command style language. Which one of these has command style language?
Yeah.
If you chose C, you were correct.
Yes. I see.
But so you're correct for a different question, Mary Smith. And oh, hey, Sergey's back. Which it just basically sums up my entire school experience. It's like, that's just I'm terrible at multiple choice. Absolutely terrible, because I can see answers in all of the options. Okay. Which sentence follows the best, short, simple, direct guideline? The woman sits, watches the river, sighs, and turns as the mist rises behind her. A woman sits on a flat rock above the river. A woman in the river scene evokes sorrow, memory, and courage. Make a woman sit by the river with realistic lighting. Which sentence best follows the short, simple, direct guideline? Bienvenue, Mestre de Chaos y Increvel. Allo, salut. Let's see. Chaos, if you have a question, please let us know. We are here to answer any question about Midjourney. Hello, Himbo. Any real question about Midjourney, you mischievous imp? Naughty, naughty Pixel. All right. Himbo guesses B. Yeah. All of you are guessing B. You're guessing, D. Oops. B, and hello. The answer D is not correct, because make a woman sit by the river is a command. And Midjourney does not understand commands. The correct answer is B. A woman sits on a flat rock above the river. Although I wonder if above the river would make something hover.
Hovering.
What does that do? Will Midjourney get that? A woman sits on a flat rock above the river. What is Midjourney going to do with above the river? Very funny, Pixel. Yes, Himbo. It's going to do something different with those words than follow your instructions. Look at that. It really did put her like no hovering, like it understood. Totally understood. Above the river. Excellent. A photo of a woman who makes you say, I can't fix her, but I'll try. Okay. Well, on that, I don't know what's going on, but the correct answer is B. B as in boy. Really, though, that is a really nice image. I really like Snoopy's better. Okay. Next question. What's this? Oh, very pretty. She's fishing on the land with her back to the river. Okay. Which phrase is least useful? Because it is abstract instead of visible. Which phrase is least useful because it is abstract instead of visible? Is it broken spears, torn banners, courage and sacrifice, or muddy battlefield? We've got Mary, we've got Hebo, we've got Westendorf. We are waiting for Bert, who might be busy, Johnny, who might be busy. Pixel left the call again. Snoopy is composing an answer that is not related to the actual answer. All right. Oh, unanimously correct. Absolutely all of you get a trophy. Even Snoopy with the clever answer gets a trophy. Trophies for everyone. You get a trophy, and you get a trophy, and you get a trophy. All right. Oh, accidentally pasted it twice. Which prompt uses stronger visible language? A mysterious forest full of ancient magic? A dark pine forest with blue mushrooms and hanging lanterns? A forest that feels like destiny? A forest as if it remembers the old gods? I'm going to run all of these. Hold on, let's see what they do. Because using the most visible language doesn't necessarily produce the most beautiful picture. It's just something you have to learn if you want prompt adherence. Like that hanging lanterns thing is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. A mysterious forest full of ancient mystery and a forest that feels like destiny look real similar. A forest as if it remembers the old gods too. Why? Because Midjourney doesn't know what old gods, destiny, and and ancient magic is really. It just basically recreates the same forest.
Yeah.
But
same.
yeah. I mean, real similar, not exactly the same, but I'm not locking seed either. So the only one that actually affected the picture strongly is, did everyone get it right? B, 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 and Himbo. Himbo said a mysterious forest full of ancient magic. Here is a mysterious forest full of ancient magic. I'm going to do a seed test to show what I'm talking about. Seed 111, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Okay. I'm going to do mysterious forest full of ancient magic versus a forest. We'll see if, oh, look, we got witches and shit. What happened? It's completely different. Mysterious forest full of ancient magic. Oh, well, it's missing the, really? Could that be true? Mysterious forest of ancient magic. A forest. What did I just do? That's everything, right? I just need to. Okay. Mysterious
equals canopy and bent over.
Yeah. Well, it did something. It's they're very strong words, magic and mysterious. But so I would say that Himbo's right. A is in competition with B, but not because it contains visible language, which was the point of the question.
And B is stronger.
B is stronger for this question. Not necessarily for its application in Midjourney, but for this question.
I'm thinking the strong word in this example here would be the ancient magic over the mysterious forest.
Let's find out. A mysterious forest of magic versus a mysterious forest of ancient magic.
No, very close.
Wait, I dropped the word ancient. Is that the word you wanted me to drop?
I think the ancient magic is stronger than mysterious forest.
Okay, hold on. Let me fix that. I tested the wrong thing. Mysterious
magic
forest.
is getting the sparkles.
Mysterious forest. Forest of ancient magic versus a forest. Oh, versus a mysterious forest of ancient magic.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So a mysterious forest of so this is both. This is none. This is ancient magic. It brought back the arc, so that shows you how very strong that is.
Mm-hmm.
Mysterious. Yeah, I think you're right. Ancient magic did way more than mysterious to separate it from a regular forest.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Mary Smith. You get a trophy! Pixel says, but where do all the other parameters come in? Oh, that's a long discussion. When I'm typing in the prompts, all of my things are set to default values. I leave it on default so that there's nothing disrupting the comparisons. Hi, Brenda. There's nothing getting in the way of comparing outcomes. Preview does do different stuff. You want me to test the whole run with preview? Mysterious forest of ancient magic.
Yes.
A mysterious forest. A forest of ancient magic, and then just a forest. Whoops. And then I'm going to put it on, come here, you. Put it on preview, which is going to show us 8.2. And then I'm going to lock the seed.
Fun.
A forest of ancient magic. That doesn't look anything like a mysterious forest. Is much stronger style. There's much more going on in our mysterious forest. So mysterious seems to be more effective. And there's completely different. I mean, we still got like a little druidy person, and the trees are interestingly shaped, but there's more variety to their interesting shape. If you look at what that did here, it was all the same colors, and I actually
no sparkle. There's no sparkle in the preview, like there is.
Well, one of them has sparkle.
That one does.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have to prompt stronger to get what I want. A mysterious forest of ancient magic is pretty, though. It still does its job. There's some sparkle in there. I like where 8.2 is going, but I miss the prompt adherence. That's okay. The less prompt adherence there is, the more job security I have. Right?
Yep.
Hey, Princess Purple.
Can never trust you again.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to give them the shitty advice internally. So yes, Himbo.
Keep coming back.
I use it to teach. I'm a teacher. Yeah. That doesn't mean you asked what? You asked me how I use Midjourney. That doesn't mean that this is a game or is not a game show. I could be a butcher, a baker, a candlestick maker. Is there a technical name for a candlestick maker? Like a hat maker is a haberdasher or something?
Milliner.
A milliner? Is that
that's a hat maker.
Oh, Chandler! It's a Chandler. It's Chandler Bing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, question 6. Which item of these is most likely to be treated as chaotic or low control prompt language? Welcome, Dinurna. Dinura. Sorry. Hey, Mazix. Princess Purple, feel free to join in. Brenda, put your answer in pipes, so Discord treats it like a spoiler. Like this. Whoops. I completely messed that up. It's okay. I'm just like drunk over here. There. Like that sort of thing. There. Okay. Which item is most likely to be treated as chaotic or low control prompt language? Is it watercolor illustration? Is it red wool coat? Is it Canon 50mm f/1.8 ISO 100? Or is it storm clouds? I am checking answers now. Boom. Unanimous, exactly correct answers. It's not like Midjourney does nothing with these words, but I mean, let's do it. Let's do a forest, and let's do a forest and stick those words on there. And for Himbo's sake, I'll do that in preview. Okay, these It has never been more obvious. There are people who join my events and argue with me. Where's Derpiter? Who argue with me that these terms are like incredibly effective, but behold, it is almost a pixel duplication with and without those words.
Okay, do the preview.
That is with preview.
Oh, that was with preview.
That's with preview. So who's right? Clarinet's right. Uh-huh. That's right. That's right. Uh-huh. All right. Let's move on to the next question.
Fisheye works.
Yeah, wide
gonna
angle
say
and
maybe all of
fisheye,
these.
absolutely. That's because it's not a bunch of numbers. It's actually the name of something that can be correlated to something visual. The
Style.
100 is correlated to God knows what in the training data. It's certainly not correlated. Midjourney doesn't understand that that's a camera description. It sees the string CANON. It sees 50mm. It sees an F followed by a slash and a 1.8, all caps ISO and the number 100. And it goes faithfully out into its training data to find the visual information correspondent to those strings. And it goes and it fetches them and it brings them back and it tries to apply them to its diffusion.
I mean, it's grouping. 100 isn't there just by itself. ISO is there too, and ISO 100 does mean something.
Right, but Midjourney might not have enough training data to know that because it doesn't have an LLM. Now, if you gave, let's try it. What if I gave it to conversational mode? Does conversational mode have a fighting chance to? Hello, can I use my mouse, please? Have a fighting chance to understand? Is it going to translate that for me? No, I wrote the same. Didn't do anything to my prompt. Not even conversational mode. Okay, let me try that again. Let me say in conversational mode, a forest depicted using a Canon.
It doesn't change anything about the prompt.
Why isn't it changing my prompt? Oh, because I have a seed.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry. No? What? What? Create a forest depicted. No, it dropped create a. So, okay, for real, conversational mode also doesn't know what those things are. Well, I'm really right. I didn't even know I was that right.
The ones on the top actually look like they have depth of field.
Yeah, look at that.
For sure. That one, yeah.
Beautiful. Just a different seed. Different seed was enough to make that happen. Kind of random chance, but not good for prompt adherence because obviously you gotta hit a good seed for anything interesting to happen. All right, the next question. When Midjourney keeps dropping an important detail, what is a good first troubleshooting move? Is it A, move the detail closer to the beginning of the prompt? B, hide the detail near the end after all your style words? C, add more abstract mood words? Or D, add camera metadata? Normally when you work with somebody, you're looking for shallow depth of field, but if it's not the best lens. Brenda's like, I'm a photographer. But you know what? Those words you're saying, shallow depth of field and stuff like that, those are the words that Midjourney understands. the outcome of those settings, but not the numbers. So no, Brenda, you're making an excellent point. It's a perfect time to say what you said. Absolutely, yes. Bokeh might.
Bokeh happens because of shallow depth of field.
Yeah.
It doesn't give.
Where's our ancient force? A mysterious force of ancient magic. And then I'm going to add either bokeh or shallow depth of field. I don't think shallow depth of field will work.
Oh, I thought
because shallow. Oh, whoops! I'm in conversational mode. Sorry.
And I'm sorry to Himbo, I was talking about real life, not prompting. I didn't realize you meant prompting.
Okay.
So you're thinking if you say shallow depth of field, you'll get bokeh?
No, if you say bokeh, you might get shallow depth of field.
Both. I think in Midjourney.
And look, it created almost exactly the same image.
Yeah. Both.
I'll just throw these down in the chat so you can see the similarity. The top one uses shallow depth of field. The top one uses bokeh and the bottom one uses shallow depth of field. Okay, checking your answers for number 7. Westendorf trophy. Can I put trophies on people? Trophy. Brenda gets a trophy. Himbo gets a trophy. Mary Smith gets a trophy. Johnny gets a trophy. I know you're shocked to hear that. Everyone gets a trophy. Princess Purple. No, you didn't answer, Pixel. I can't properly give you a turd until you answer. But then I'll give you one if that's what you want. Princess Purple, you too. Okay, here, hold on. I'm giving you one right now.
For doing nothing.
There you go.
Hey.
It's for you. From my heart to your heart. Exactly. I was just thinking that. See, that scene is the origin of my trypophobia.
Yeah.
Bye, Pixel, bye! Okay. Next question. Oh, that's nice, Nimbo. Which version assumption should be made if no V parameter is present? It's very easy questions. You don't have to answer that one. That's a stupid question. I mean, you can, but I feel like that question, I asked for easy questions. Okay, I'm assigning trophies and then we'll move on. Yes, trophy, 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 trophy. Trophy, 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 trophy. Trophy, 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 trophy. Trophy! Himbo, that's interesting. I don't know. I don't remember.
I know, I don't remember. I don't think I could work in Discord anymore.
Also, if I put this on 5 and then just type test, want to be in 5? Yeah, so that's not the right answer. It didn't provide anything that is the right answer. Well, 5 is so pretty. Look at that. Five was a great experience. I was pretty happy with 5.
It was.
It's a great point, Himbo. Okay, let's try this one. I wonder if this one's written correctly. Which statement about Midjourney version 8.1 is accurate? It supports OREF at launch. It has a mandatory prompt shortener, so overly long prompts may lose control. It ignores token order entirely, or it supports weights normally. A little harder. Which statement is accurate? Da na 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 na. Na 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 na. Oh, okay. Sorry. All right, checking answers and assigning trophies. Bernie gets a trophy. Weathernorv gets a trophy. Himbo. What? Johnny gets a trophy. Mary Smith. What? You and Himbo.
Huh.
You must have read the question wrong.
I'm going to have to admit I don't know the answer. I don't know 8.1 yet.
Okay. 8.1.
I haven't played there at all.
8.1 has a mandatory prompt shortener.
Oh.
It's insane. If you put it in a really long prompt, you get a little pill that shows up, and in the pill it says prompt shortener activated, sort of thing. And then it'll rewrite your prompt for you on your behalf, and that's it.
Really? Oh, really?
So, yeah, good to know, because once it rewrites, because it doesn't know how to write prompts. So once it starts to rewrite your prompt, it's going to just be like, I don't know, mystical forest of abstract blah, blah, HD Unreal Tournament.
Right.
Whatever. Unreal Engine,
And then you can't copy that prompt and try again because it's been rewritten.
Right.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't played there at all.
Is it 10,000 words? No, it's very small, actually.
10,000 words. 10,000 words. That's a lot.
I can't remember what the limit is. Let me check my own sources.
Yeah, what are you talking about? A super long prompt? I mean, like a 2-paragraph prompt or like a short paragraph prompt?
Okay, the shortener. Well, it doesn't say. It just, at least this resource just says this. Thanks, previous self. That's helpful.
Huh.
I'm looking. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go to the docs because my stuff sucks on that topic. Oh, it's not handled at all by the docs. My stuff's better than the docs because the docs don't even acknowledge that it exists. That's why I exist, because Midjourney's doc says it has to be very careful. 1024? Is it 1024 really? Can you, Johnny, tell me how you know that?
Well, I had actually just this morning, I had Gemini write me a arbitrary paragraph of exactly 1024 characters. And so when I added one more, I got the pop-up in the
You did. Okay, I'm going to put that in the information then, because
1024.
here we go.
Yeah,
I'm just.
I think David had said once that it was around 1300, but I think he's wrong.
Oh, come here, you. Okay, this window is so big, it's across more than one monitor. What the hell? What is happening? Behave yourself. Okay. A new version of Notion is available. That can wait. We are going into...
Is that characters or words?
Characters, including spaces.
Including spaces and
But it doesn't count the parameters though.
Okay.
New prompt shortener, max words 1024. No, max characters, sorry. Max characters 1024, then it will kick in. Okay. And where else did I talk about shortener? Here. Oh. What? Didn't I just? Shorten. There we go. I shorten it.
If we go over 1024, then does it rewrite the whole prompt or just what's happening after 1024?
Okay.
I guess the whole prompt would be rewritten.
Let's find out. I am just generating something that is exactly 1024 characters. Hi, Max. Hi, Mid Gallery. Do you guys want your microphones? Hey, Solo. Okay. Here is exactly 1024. If anyone else wants to play with an exactly 1024 paragraph. The prompt shortener did not kick in, but as soon as I typed a W, it did. So I'll lock this with a seed. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a flock of green parrots flies in the sky above, each holding a colorful embroidered ribbon. Okay, versus not having anything there at all. Okay, so one of them is being rewritten. This one has no birds, so it didn't have to get rewritten. This one had birds, right? Oh, yeah, it got rewritten. You see how it doesn't have the ribbons, the embroidered ribbons?
And is that all that got rewritten was after 1024?
Let's see. Oh yeah, it's different. Well, maybe. I'm checking. I'm actually having it. It didn't take out philosopher's patience. For God's sake. That's what I'm saying. It is the dreaded prompt shortener because it has no idea how to shorten a prompt. Just has no idea. Let's see. I don't know how to show you this. Because strike through doesn't come through. Let me try this. Hold on just a second, guys. Here we go. Here's what Midjourney did to it. Do you guys see this on the screen?
Wow.
It didn't take out things that it did take out. It took out the grave patience of an old philosopher and changed it to a philosopher's patience. The thing is that it doesn't understand that a philosopher's patience is not a contributing phrase in this prompt. So, but you know what was? My ribbons. Right? It's important. I said the flock of green parrots and each parrot was holding an embroidered ribbon.
Yeah.
It instead it kept philosopher's patience and got rid of my ribbons. So it has no concept of how to evaluate what's contributing or not.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't trust it. It's bad news bears. If you're into prompt adherence, it's bad news bears. If you're into actually having all the details you ask for, you better be careful. Also, I guess wanting all your details is the same thing as prompt adherence.
How can you take your font or your prompt and is there some place you can take your prompt and ask how many characters are involved in that prompt?
You can give it to CPH.
Okay.
Clarinet's prompt helper. This is what happens if you use. Well, what I would do with Clarinet's prompt helper is ask it, is this over 1024 characters? If so, can you shorten it for me? Because it will get rid of the philosopher part, right? Because it knows about prompting, which I will now demonstrate to you. Put my money where my mouth is.
Can we take it into the prompt helper and ask how many characters are in this prompt?
Yes.
So you know
how many characters are in this prompt?
Okay.
Hold on. Let me just put it on standard here. Oh, it might not understand that I mean strings. Yes, Himbo. I hope it doesn't say like, well, the llama is the character.
Oh, I see.
1024 characters, including spaces and punctuation. It understood. So, I'm going to add my thing. Green parrots fly in the sky above. This is not exactly what I wrote before. Each parrot is carrying a colorful embroidered ribbon in its beak. Okay. So now I'm giving it this prompt with my addition. It's going to pretend to generate an image, and then it'll actually come back with information. It won't generate an image. It just looks like it's going to generate an image. Everyone who uses CPH is used to this by now. It has to think for a minute, and then it's like, oh, right, I'm not an image generator. That's right. Kind of got little Alzheimer's there. There we go. Okay, so it got, yeah, look at the changes it made. It got rid of all of the silliness.
And shortened your prompt so that you don't.
Well, I asked it to, yeah. Oh, well, no, I didn't. It just knew to do so.
Yeah.
So, compared to, we'll now compare Midjourney's shortened version to Clarinet's prompt helper shortened version, same seed. There we go. My shortened version kept my parrots with the ribbons. So the moral of the story is, if you have a really long prompt, please give it to CPH. Don't give it to Midjourney. If you guys don't have this bookmarked, it's rapidly becoming like the add-on to Midjourney that everyone needs. Because what Midjourney, it's not Midjourney's fault. The thing is that Clarinet's prompt helper is high. It uses ChatGPT 5.6 Sol Ultra, right? Like, I mean, that's how it was developed, and it can use it can succeed, and it's also developing it and so on was there's no API to it, right? So it doesn't cost anyone anything except against their own usage. Midjourney doesn't have that luxury. When you send something to Midjourney, and Midjourney has to send it to a gem, right, to get the prompt rewritten, that costs Midjourney a few pennies every time.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened is they used a free level version gem. And it doesn't matter how complex the rules are. It doesn't matter how complex the rules are. If it's a free tier gem, it's not going to do a very good job. So that Midjourney would have to raise our costs if they did a good job with the shortener or with conversation mode. So the fact that they're not great saves us money. They're similar to what, Max? Hi, Max. A Discord group called B, similar to this conversation? Oh, yeah. And he left. Himbo. Okay. These questions, the questions we're going through are more exciting than I thought because it gets us talking. All right. This one's also very easy. Which parameter name is valid? Gonna start assigning the trophies. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Ha-ha. Uh-huh. Yes, of course, you guys all got that right. Easy peasy, nice and breezy.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna get complicated now. Now we're moving into short answer. In just a couple of words, even if their words are fairly cryptic, the only person reading this is me. So in a way that will force me to understand that you know the answer, in your spoilers tags, why is draw a tiger by a river not ideal for traditional prompting? Just a few words. I'll assign trophies. Aha! Ha ha ha! Trophy, 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 trophy! So Brenda and Snoopy had made other points. I did not give them a trophy because it was not the answer the question was looking for. But Snoopy's right. Draw a tiger by a river is pretty cryptic. It doesn't have a lot of specificity to it. You're gonna just get what's the word I'm looking for? An archetype. It's just gonna be an archetype. So there's that. So I appreciate Snoopy's answer, even if it wasn't precisely the one the question was chasing. It's not visual language. It's too poetic. I wouldn't say draw a tiger is poetic, but I do agree that draw is not visual language. Oh, I get it, Snoopy. Okay. That's right, Johnny. That's right. Mid-gallery. It might, Himbo. Let's find out. You might be right. Now, Himbo is right, of course, about draw having an effect. But somebody asking Midjourney to draw that picture is probably not asking for Midjourney to do something like this. This is not what they're after. They don't want a depiction of somebody drawing it. They're trying to tell Midjourney to draw it. It's a command. So this is what they'd get, and they'd be very confused and disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
For the very reason
that draw has its own influence. Welcome, garden group. Yep. Okay. Explain why no red flowers is usually a weak control method. Notice it says usually, not always. No red flowers. Well, that didn't work. Definitely have red flowers in there. What I'd call red. Oh, okay. I will assign trophies in just a second. Letting a few more people type. Garden group, feel free to try solo. Nice work, nice work. Trophies! So let's see if the no parameter will help. Same seed. Instead of no with no red flowers, I'm going to use no red flowers. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Arguably, this one worked.
A little better.
That one worked.
Better.
So what if I say no red, crimson, pink, orange? What are some other
Yellow.
No, what are some other synonyms for red?
For red.
Vermilion.
Vermilion. Scarlet. Carmine. Burgundy. Maroon. Blood. Okay, let's try that. The whole point is synonyms make it stronger because to us, now we've got 3 out of 4. No, maybe we got 4 out of 4. Let me tell you why that works. Because when we look at this, we're like, oh, look at these red flowers. But Midjourney's like, no, those are burgundy. Right? Like whatever got associated with this color was a word other than red. Midjourney's like, yeah, sorry, these are scarlet. They're not red, darling. They're not red, darling. Yes. So we're still going to get it. But if you spam synonyms, then you're casting a wider net.
So are we learning now that Midjourney is able to it's able to recognize the word no now a little bit better?
No.
As the versions progress, maybe it's getting a little bit better with
do you mean dash no, or do you mean dash no, or do you mean using the word no as part of your main prompt?
Using the word no as part of your main prompt.
It is infinitesimally better. It is almost not worth mentioning. For people who are really into prompt adherence, they're going to be disappointed. But for casual use, sure. Using
That's it.
both. Let's try using both. With whoops. With no red flowers. Is it stronger than using? It features a red flower. This one does. Damn it, Midjourney.
Yeah.
But yeah, two, but this one has none. So 2 out of 4 in the batch. 2 out of 4 in the batch worked with doubling up no red flowers and no red flowers. It's not that no red flowers, using no in the body of the prompt is not doing nothing. It's just not very strong. So if there's any strong tendency for something,
And if you don't want something, you don't want to use the words that describe the thing you don't want.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But if you like -- no, as many people do, synonyms help you.
It would be better to say what color of flowers you want. A bouquet of yellow, blue, and orange flowers, rather than saying a bouquet of flowers with no red flowers.
Just to prove Mary's point here. Yellow, blue, and orange. Red didn't even try to show up.
Yep.
Exactly. And with that, we are completely out of time.
Darn.
Ta-da!
I know, just when we were warming up. Exactly, Johnny Bones. That is, how did you know my hair looks like that today? What the hell? Are you outside my window? Johnny? No?
Is he hiding behind one of those cows?
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm learning? This is now year 2 in this. Now that I have 2 different examples of winter and summer under my belt at this location, cows are only in the autumn and winter months.
Oh.
But we do have bunnies and deer.
And deer.
Yeah. Plenty of deer. Sometimes very confused deer. They just like wander by. They're like, I'm alone. Hey, what happened to you? I showed you the picture of the bunnies in the middle of the road, right?
No.
How did I not show you that? In the mornings, all of the cottontail rabbits. No, all the cottontail rabbits go out in the street. I don't know why. Maybe because it's warm.
Oh,
but and there's no cars. This neighborhood, there's like no one here. Like the amount of traffic is like a car every 2 or 3 hours. So none of the animals care about cars. They're all like chilling in the middle of the tarmac, and they're like little crossing guards. And then they lope slowly out of the way of your vehicle and get back on the grass. And everyone has to stop and like wait it out. I have a picture. I'm going to see if I can find the picture.
We have turkeys in our community.
Oh, is that not fun? They make such hilarious noises.
They will just stand in the middle of the street and everybody has to stop. A line of cars will stop and wait for the turkeys. Sometimes you have to get out of your car and shoo them away.
Have you ever seen them doing that weird thing where they go in a ring?
Were they going to what?
A ring, like a procession in a circle?
No.
No?
It's
a turkey habit I've seen out online.
Oh, I'll have to check it out. I have seen turkeys chase bicyclists down the street, which is hilarious.
Oh, wow. That's funny.
The dancing turkeys. I've never seen the turkeys go in a ring. We've had turkeys here for years.
Okay. And it's
I'll have to YouTube it.
All right, hold
The
on.
one that
I'm sending this.
they're walking around a
picture.
dead cat.
Oh,
So maybe it's only in certain situations. But I thought
maybe.
I seen my. Or now I'm reading somebody else saying they do it around trees sometimes.
I wonder why. I wonder what it's all about.
Circling the wagons.
These are your bunnies? Oh no, that's
No, but that's Mid Gallery is doing a good job representing what it's going to look like. That's not far from the truth.
wow. That's a nice image. I like that.
That's the real image. They're slowly getting out of the way, returning to the grass. You have to imagine I pulled out of the driveway and they're like chilling in the center of the road, like scratching their ear and stuff. And so I was like, I put on the brakes and I'm like, okay, I need to take a picture of them.
Aww.
And that's what they do.
And then they jump up into your yard and eat all your plants.
Yes, they eat grass. Oh,
we
shit.
Have squirrels. We have squirrels.
I didn't mean to send you guys. I mean, you can watch it if you want to, but what I meant to send was this, which was right next to it. Oh, God. Help. My thumb is too fat. I'm like sending too many things.
What's that bird eating?
I don't know. That's a close-up of the bunny that was...
Oh.
Close-up of the bunny that was in the street. They're called cottontails. Because of the leaf behind him, it looks like he has 3 ears. Like it's an AI picture.
Mm-hmm.
What is he eating?
It looks like a caterpillar.
Or maybe a dragonfly that had its wings torn off or something.
Mm-hmm. Some insect.
That is the Texas state bird, by the way. The Texas state bird is the mockingbird.
Oh, that's the mockingbird.
Mm-hmm.
I like its bendy little legs.
Yeah.
They're so long.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I'm thinking of the book To Kill a Mockingbird, which was one of my favorite movies growing up with my siblings. We never missed it when it came on. And then I listened to the audiobook with, who narrated it? It was, what is her name? I don't know, but it was one of the best audiobooks I had ever listened to.
Amazing.
Who was the girl that was in that Stephen King book, Carrie? What was her name?
You mean the movie?
Yeah.
Sissy Spacek?
Sissy Spacek. She narrates To Kill a Mockingbird.
Lovely.
On one of the versions of
that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Oh my gosh, she does.
Westendorf, it was on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah. I love Sissy Spacek. She's still working.
Is she?
Check out that audiobook is incredible. She does such a good job with To Kill a Mockingbird.
Does she have a Texan accent?
Oh yeah.
She can do a Texas accent?
Oh yeah.
Probably better than I can, and I live here. All right, I got to stop the stream. Well, thanks for joining us on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook, the millions of you out there that attended to this event. Catch me in comments.